I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. Okay. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith. Sometimes you need to know your worth. Sometimes you need to...
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Wishnowski to get things going. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll start this drive just
at their own 31-yard line.
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry down for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Cousins. Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Cousins. Airing it out deep for Smith. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Smith Jr., 64 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise. To me, that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
25-yard line.
Going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
16 yards. First down, 49ers.
This is Mostert. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Got a man, that's Richie James. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
George Iloka on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And this is at the end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run with Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 7. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Now he's flushed out left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Forced out to his left. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Now a run with Cook. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Cousins. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction from the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Hey, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. John Smith Jr. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Vikings 14, 49ers 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. It wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And the 49er first down.
On first down, Garoppolo eluding the pressure right. He'll fire this deep and got his man complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Brandon Ayuk as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
5-yard line.
Final play of the half, Cousins. Flushed out right. And incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, San Francisco.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
And the 49er
throwing on first is Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. It's James. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
The 16-yard
throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have moved down in front. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Niners 21, Vikings 14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. 6 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now they'll go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. A carry there for Mostert as he's able to work his way forward for a pretty good pickup on first down. Officially a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
14.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Short gain down to about the 33. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get the ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
This one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
They have let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
17-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball. Soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew. You need to win, who need to win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine. They running the route, I leave them outline when I hit it. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope, scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope, scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. Putting it down for that. Time I was down and out. Had to bring grinding back. Doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make off with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Breathe down with the game now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kinda drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. Scope the sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
girls head to toe. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drill, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drill, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha matcha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Here's Richie James on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
San Francisco.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down.
Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
2 yards to go.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Garoppolo on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jerick McKinnon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Now this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. We're scoreless after 1.
The first quarter with no score.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Mostert. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try it now with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. Setting up the screen for Cook. Space to maneuver at the 40. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
On the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Dancing to his left. That is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
First down.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A gain of 15. First down, 49ers.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Niners 14. Vikings nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
at their own 34-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Starting the third quarter with Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
28-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Ball in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by a Kevin Witherspoon. And it will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The first half did that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Right back to Juszczyk again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They run it again with Cook.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Open man is Thielen is complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Steps away to his left. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
On the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play fake. Cousins. Flushed out right. And be intercepted. Picked off Jason Barrett. And he will be out of bounds as the third quarter comes to an end.
flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta set like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta set like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Let's go. I'm in the field like a panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Now James returning. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, ending a great return that gets him all the way to the 30.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First down, 49ers.
On first down, Garoppolo. That's complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. They'll try to run from the kill. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Vikings nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first kick for Dalvin Cook. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins flush to his right. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. All the way down to the 24-yard line.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Niners 7, Vikings nothing.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And out. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing his Garoppolo on 3rd down. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. That's Anthony Barr coming in from his linebacker spot to bring him to the ground. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Let's take it inside his own 40. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball carrier. Jaquaski.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Second and 2.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38-yard
line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 49ers' 34-yard line.
Signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Cousins gives way to Cook. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
This is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field.
Got it. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 17, but it brings up 3rd down.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. He rifles one that's intercepted. Covering Tankersley with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit. But I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and makes the interception.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, here's Cousins, eluding the pressure right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
29-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards, first down Vikings.
And at the 46-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Brought down by Jimmy
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
looking for Fielding, but it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
At the 32-yard line.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 26. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8.
Vikings 6.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done. We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Being chased out left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And 9 at the Vikings 41.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And he will be out of bounds as the 3rd quarter comes to an end with an INT. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now Cousins. Well, that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Justin Jefferson.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
To go.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Buying time to his left. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. On 1st down, Cook takes to midfield but no further. Just a yard there.
Ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain.
Cousins now from the 50. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
10 at the 38-yard line.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 38-yard line.
Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
There defensively.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. Here's Madison running on 1st down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down at the
Obi Melifonwu with the tackle. Going to run with Madison again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
at the 16-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
And 1.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Now the second down throw on target. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
2nd and a yard.
Garoppolo to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Now Garoppolo. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They go play action. Cousins. Complete. Jefferson to target. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Play action now. Cousins. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Thrown away and incomplete.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Cousins. Flushed out right. The open man is Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. This from 51 yards for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.